Hey everyone, my name is Monroe Man, Dr. Monroe Man. Got to be proud of that PhD in psychology. I am here with today's break diving book club event for chapter 2 of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And we had one member in the live chat room, but her internet connection wasn't so good today. So it's just going to be me actually here for a short explanation of what that chapter meant to me, and I hope it will inspire you too. So chapter 2 of this book is begin with the end in mind. What does that mean? It means whatever you do in life, you have to think long term. And it always I wrote a book called Time Zen about time management. I'm really good at time management, and I finally wrote all of what I know in a book called Time Zen. And I've always known that a to-do list is important for someone to succeed. If you want to get a lot done in life every day, every week, every month, every year, you need to use a to-do list. But too many people use to-do lists improperly. They use what I call a today focused to-do list. In other words, they put very stupid things on there, such as, when I say stupid, it's just very mundane and day-to-day. Go to the bank, do my laundry, pay the rent, and clean my room. Those are all important. I'm not denying them. But they're stupid things in the fact that none of those things are really going to help you get to where you want to be in life. So when Stephen Covey says begin with the end in mind, he's telling us don't do that. In my book Times, and I talk about using a tomorrow focused to-do list. So in other words, I have to-do lists everywhere. Here's a to-do list right here, my day. These are some of the things that I'm doing right now. And all of those things on there are things that I need to do today to get where I'm going to be in 10 years. I don't have things on there usually like do my laundry or go to the bank. Why? Because those things are going to get done. As the laundry hamper continues to overflow, eventually you just do it. You're just going to, okay, I need to have some clean socks. I'm going to do the laundry. But write another chapter in your novel or create the blog post or study how to do Google ads or continue to save up $10,000 for whatever. I mean, those things don't just happen. Whereas laundry will just happen. Cleaning your room will eventually just happen. I mean, some people maybe it will never happen. Maybe you should put that on your to-do list but my point is you need to begin with the end in mind. That's what he's talking about. And he gives 2 great exercises that you should do that'll help you figure out what is the end for you. And one of them is to write your obituary in terms of how do you want people to remember you by? Imagine people are at your funeral and they're all talking about the great things you did. For me, and we just did this exercise in the break diving live chat room, the book club chat room. And you can join us, by the way, come to breakdiving.io. We would love you to join us. One, I'd like people to remember me as this guy that started one of the world's most successful social media sites, obviously breakdiving. Somebody who gives speeches around the world to tens of thousands of people, motivating them and inspiring them to go after their dreams despite setbacks and disappointment and rejection. I say rejection because it's actually a redirection. As Ileana, one of my fellow staff members at Breakdiving, reminded me. It's not rejection, it's a redirection. I want people to remember me as somebody who never gave up despite being bombarded with redirection. Redirection, like rejection and redirection. Redirections and failures, quote unquote, and constant setbacks. Monroe Man never gave up and he succeeded despite all odds. Why don't you do the same thing? Put together what is your obituary going to say? Further, another exercise is come up with your own personal mission statement. Or he also says your own personal constitution, like the United States Constitution guides the country here in the US. You come up with your personal constitution. So the Monroe Man Constitution. Breakdiving has a constitution of a sort for its members called the Divers Code. And one of them says, I will not quit, I believe. I don't have them memorized actually, but let's actually look at them real quick. I want to show them to you. And one momento, I'm gonna go just check them out. All right, so here, let me share my screen. Here is our Divers Code. I am a brake diver. I am not lazy. I never give up. I always say please and thank you. I try not to get offended. I do not lie, cheat, steal, or plagiarize. I always try to help. I brag tastefully. I keep my ego in check. I ask for help. I broaden my horizons. I just see winners. So that is the constitution for members of breakdiving. And you should use that as a guide, but come up with your own too. What's specific and unique to you that'll guide you in your life? Begin with the end in mind. Think big. I've been thinking about breakdiving for over 20 years. Back in 1999, I came up with this idea. I came up with that creed, no rules, no excuses, no regrets, back in 1999. And now it's nearly 2021, almost 22 years later. And only a year and a half ago did this community finally launch successfully at breakdiving.io. And I tried to launch it so many times and it failed. And this is the first time it's actually working. It's succeeding and it's so exciting. But I began back in 1999 with the end in mind of I'm going to create this community where everyone believes and lives by the Break Divers Creed, no rules, no excuses, no regrets. And ta-da, it's here. It's working. And it's not in any way where I want it to be and where it's going to be, but it is so much farther than it was 22 years ago. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gave you some inspiration. I hope you will join our community at breakdiving.io. You can find the link in the description. And come join us for the next book club event. The last time we had a number of people for chapter 1. This time we didn't have as many. People were getting lazy as they had to read more and more in the book. I'm not sure what the reasoning is, but I'm happy that you're watching this. And if you're watching this, give me a like here, a subscription, share this video, and please check out some of these other inspiring breakdiving videos here on the channel. Wish you all the best. Remember, no rules, no excuses, no regrets. Begin with the end in mind. I am Dr. Monroe Man from Breakdiving. Go kick some butt this week. Bye.